As Bugzy Malone raps, you've got to keep it moving. In 1994, I cut all my ties with the Anglican Church to be God's priest for all people. It was the best decision I've ever made. I was free to express God's love, celebrating the sacraments not in a church, but in the community, and available to everyone, especially those rejected and discriminated against by Christians. I have tried to live each day to the full and keep it moving.
As a young man, I hitchhiked out to India. I was tear-gassed in Iran. I was held at gunpoint in Kabul. I worked with Mother Teresa, living in the slums of Calcutta, rescuing the dying from the streets and funding a TB hospital for women. In the UK, I trained as a Samaritan and a marriage guidance counsellor. I travelled behind the Iron Curtain and smuggled rubles and medicines and books to oppressed Russian Christians, organised a peace bus to Moscow. I was ordained a priest, a bishop, and then elected an archbishop. Part of my Christian witness has seen me arrested, handcuffed on 7 occasions, thrown into police cells for 4 nights, convicted twice and community service twice.
Always representing myself and managing to overturn a conviction on appeal.
I was part of a Gulf War protest. I wrote a Bible verse on Parliament. I nailed reforms to Canterbury Cathedral door, and I refused to stop blogging until children were protected
from an abuser.
I founded the Open Episcopal Church, ordained priests for ministry across the UK, in Thailand, America and Spain, consecrated the first women bishops for England, Scotland and Wales, housed the homeless, took the Mass to sex workers, made it available by post. I've sued the Daily Mail for defamation, represented myself and won costs. I've written 10 books, fundraised over £350,000, put on a spectacular domestic Christmas lights display for 20 years, provided water to 4 Gambian villages, and taken thousands of funerals, comforting the bereaved and the distressed.
I've tried to live bravely and with integrity, not dodging challenges, learning from my mistakes, and setting myself the highest standards. It's been a tough ride at times, but deeply fulfilling, and always more to learn, to do, to try and achieve. Life is to be lived, and you've got to keep it moving.